too, so we're
gonna hit it straight up with the dab blow at the camera.
Brittany, talk real quick.
Hello.
Okay, yeah, within a fist like length away.
Okay.
So,
all right.
You sound good though.
Sound great?
Sound great.
All right, let's go.
All right.
Awesome.
Go for it.
Happy Sunday, friends.
Happy Sunday, everyone.
Happy Sunday.
Welcome to the Dab Room.
Thank you. Thanks for having me.
Today we have Brittany Cowan, a 10th Planet Purple Belt. Oh, you're good. Here we're doing another athlete interview. We wanted to keep these going, and you're one of our most active athletes currently. So we thought we'd start the year off with a bang. My first question is, what I've asked everybody already is, where did martial arts start for you?
Martial arts started for me, let's see, I found Jiu-jitsu in 2015. I actually met a guy that owned a gym, and we started dating, and I started training, and I fell in love with it, and I've been training since.
Nice.
Yeah.
I have a memory, actually, before you came here. It was at a Grappling Industries, and you were in a gi match, and you were across the mat. I don't remember who I was watching on my team, but I was watching your match over there, and all of a sudden, you were choking a girl with your gi, and then she was asleep. And she was asleep for a while.
Yeah.
Like I was kind of tripping out at that.
Yeah, that match was wild.
Were you still a white belt?
No, I was a blue belt. I had been a blue belt for a while. I got my blue belt in 2016, but like I was inconsistent. But yeah, I was a blue belt. That was a bow and arrow choke.
Oh, nice.
With her gi. Yeah. I didn't even know she was going out, and I felt her kind of limp after a little bit, because she was like turning purple. Like I saw the photos, her face, she was turning purple, and then next thing you know, she's just like completely limp.
Yeah, like dead.
Yeah, she woke up and she was like, last thing I remember is eating tamales with my family.
What?
Holy shit.
Was that your first time that you put someone to sleep?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Nice.
First and
I
only
witnessed it.
time.
That was awesome.
Yeah, it was pretty epic.
I wasn't even watching my own teammate.
Yeah, she actually ended up like being okay and doing a no-gi match with me too.
Oh, wow. That's sick.
Yeah, I was like, are you sure?
Props to that chick. Respect.
So did you come from a gi or a no gi, or you always?
I started in the gi.
Okay.
Yeah, the gym that I was training at, we did gi 3 times a week, no gi twice a week, and I actually didn't really like no gi. I preferred the gi for a while up until like 2020. I kind of started focusing more on no gi.
What do you think that was because of? Was it just because of like the way everything was blowing up for no-gi, or?
I think there were more opportunities no-gi for matches.
Yeah.
And then
definitely.
like the more I started training no-gi, I was like, oh, I actually really like this.
Yeah, it's a little more challenging. Would you say, or no?
Yeah, for sure. It's just completely different game. Learning like clinching and controlling like different body parts, and not having the gi or the material there to just like pull and hold on to.
Yeah, none of that.
Because I think that's why I didn't like no-gi, is because I learned no-gi from a gi guy, and like it's so much more than just, oh, don't grab the lapel, just grab here. It's like there's so many more details into controlling, and like I don't know. So
yeah, underhooks and everything.
Yeah.
I started gi.
Besides just your grips.
I started in the gi too, and then the grip thing from like I did gi in 2014 for like 3 or 4 months, stopped, and then later that same year I did it for like 2 more weeks at another gym. And I only did 1 no-gi class out of that whole time, and I fucking hated it. I was like, this is hard as fuck. I don't want to do this. I like grabbing sleeves, and then years later, I come here. It's like I fell in love with it in a different way. Yeah, for sure.
Same.
Yeah, no-gi goes hard.
Yeah, I started actually cross training here, and because I was still pretty much teaching kids class at USA, and like I did just a kids competition class. And then I was cross-training because, I don't know, I felt like I was at a plateau with like where I was learning, and I wanted to learn more. I wanted to learn the 10th Planet system, But yeah, eventually I was like, I'm only coming there to teach. So like, I was just training here, so I switched over.
You can focus on your thing.
I love it. I was like, dude, what have I been learning? All the instructors here are amazing. My jiu-jitsu just like fucking skyrocketed. It got so much better.
I hear that a lot whenever people come, like they switch to here, like it just it changes their game.
Yeah.
And it has to sometimes, right? Like you have to adapt.
Yeah.
Evolve, and especially evolve.
Yeah, it's been really fun training here.
And then you're able to like cross train even at Austin, right? Too, and there's like all the girls there. They have a lot. They have a lot of people in Austin.
And then you captured a blue belt title, which is pretty impressive.
Yeah, that was impressive.
Thank you.
That was nice. Everything you've been doing has been impressive.
How was
nice?
How was that experience?
It was really cool. I was actually, I was in a really good like headspace, and I really went into that tournament like feeling super confident, and like, I don't know, it was really cool. I was like dancing after.
Nice.
I was like, wow, it was that easy. But then I did purple belt this year, and I lost my first match.
Oh man.
Barely, by decision. I almost I got like an ultra kimura, but she kept rolling, and then I was just too slow with like transitioning to the armbar once she escaped.
was able to escape.
Yeah, but we were tied 6-1.
Wow.
That's a tough one.
Yeah.
So
Especially whenever it comes to a decision, but
that's a crazy rule set. The IBJJF.
It's
rule
so
set.
weird because like how we train here, like I like swept myself twice just because I just
you know
conceded to it. You know, I was like, okay, I'm okay being on the bottom.
yeah, you know you're comfortable. You know that like you're gonna find a loop.
But I'm like,
somewhere.
oh shit! All she has to do is come up on one knee, and that's 2 points. Yeah.
That's crazy.
I was like, oh, whoops. But it was cool. It was a really neat experience.
Yeah, and then I'm sure the CJJ stuff was way more intense.
Holy shit, yeah.
That's another-
The CJJ stuff was amazing. Like,
Different level.
just ecstatic. Like I didn't know what the fuck I was doing. Like I've never trained CJJ.
Yeah.
And but it was so much fun. I was like, wait, I can slap, and I just started bitch slapping. I wasn't even like doing the palm strikes, right? Yeah.
Those hurt more. Like
Yeah.
I don't care what you say. That probably hurts way more than like a firm hit because you're just feeling like
Exactly. Like this shit's just as hard as this. Like that's fucking hard, bro. That's
I
why
got
Boss
hit with
Rutan
the
did
palm
that
strike.
shit.
The
Did
last
you?
match I did, it was against a black belt, dude. That was crazy.
struck the fuck out of you.
Yeah, dude, she fucking went like boom. I tried to play close guard. I was like, oh fuck, I don't want to be here. Like now the
let's switch it
jiu-jitsu
up.
game completely changes, right? I'm sorry. Am I not supposed to curse?
You're
No,
good.
because
No,
you have no idea.
this is not.
Fuck
yeah.
shit.
Yeah, you could say you don't worry about it.
Smoking weed, I think courtesy's okay.
I think it's like titled "Not Safe for Work." So
There's not an episode where we don't say fuck anyway. So it's
Yeah.
all
Okay.
good.
All right. Cool.
It's
But
not
yeah,
a-
the
it's not a
CJJ was so cool.
Can you move the microphone a little bit closer to you?
Oh yeah.
Then you got to chill with like Eddie and stuff too, right?
Yeah, that was really cool. Yeah, he like applauded me after my first match. He was like, I loved it. I'm like, oh my god.
Right?
Yeah.
It's like a legend
Yeah,
right
man.
there, man.
Yeah.
It's literally a legend.
That's
Yeah.
the master, bro.
The master.
Like the reason, I say it all the time. The reason we're here right now, doing this thing.
I
Yeah,
believe
for
so.
sure.
Yeah.
The reason so many Americans are, for sure.
For sure, dude.
He was like the American to beat the Brazilians.
Yeah, when he beat Hoyler, yeah. I mean, I when I first started jiu-jitsu, that match, the rematch between him and Hoyler was like going on, like they were promoting that, and that's when I was like starting to really look at jiu-jitsu. And I watched that match when it was free on YouTube. It was shortly after the match that it came out on YouTube for free, and I'd watched all the build up to it as well. Like I loved the whole 10th Planet versus Gracie Humaitau kind of thing. Like they were making it really like squatty, like they were all like squatted up in the video.
Yeah, like
but
they were-
it hyped me up, and I was like, damn, I want to be a part of some shit like this. And
Now you are.
yeah, it's pretty crazy. It's crazy, super crazy.
So you're originally from
From Tallahassee, Florida.
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 How do you like Texas
Florida.
compared to Florida?
It's okay. It's better now that like I've found my jiu-jitsu home, you know.
But what would you say is better in Florida? Like besides the
I
beach,
miss the
right?
water.
Right.
I miss the green, the trees. I miss being close to the beach and springs. Where I'm from is like the Panhandle, so there's a lot. It's like swampy, and there's a lot of springs, private springs. I miss that. It's dry. I'm like, I need water.
Yeah, we have like dry ass rivers right now because there hasn't been a lot of rain.
Yeah, I think the jiu-jitsu is better here though, for sure.
For sure.
Like this, I'll probably stay here because of this gym. So
Even more so within like the year that just passed, like all the gyms that came to Austin.
yeah.
So like Texas itself is just blown up because we're just so close to everything.
Yeah.
Well, yeah, just because Austin is straight up the capital of like jiu-jitsu
Right now, yeah, and it
of
hadn't
Texas,
been in,
that's-
like
like
I don't
that's the
think it
place
has
to be.
until like just recently,
Yeah.
and that's because
It's
of
like
the gyms.
Hollywood, except it's all jiu-jitsu athletes.
Yeah.
It's the Hollywood of.
And it used to be California, right? Like all the good gyms
Yeah,
were in
everything
California.
was
I mean,
over
they
there.
still are.
Yeah, there's still a lot of good gyms. But
Austin's the Mecca.
yeah, Texas is growing, which
And
is
it's
even
just
more
right
scary.
there. I'm like, dude, it's so cool. I can drive an hour. I can go train.
Yeah, that's the cool
Be
thing
in that
about it is
world
being
over
able to
there.
train, right?
Yeah.
And then sometimes you do like you get some names in there that like you would never get to roll with. Like I got to roll with Lex Friedman.
Oh yeah, dude. Yeah, I was about to ask you about that. I was like, bro, you rolled with Lex fucking Friedman.
That was dope.
Yeah.
He's super wrestler type for sure.
Pretty strong.
Pretty strong for a
Is
smaller
he
guy.
ranked?
Huh?
Is he ranked?
He's a black
He's a
belt.
black belt.
Oh.
Well, he's not like not in like competition wise, not ranked.
Right. But yeah, he's
But
a black
technically
belt.
he's black belt.
Yeah, he is a black belt. Yeah, for sure.
So
And he's fucking pretty good because I wasn't able to pass his guard. I wasn't able to pretty much do anything really.
yeah.
Ant rolled with him too.
He's super tiny, like not like super tiny, but he's like one of the smaller guys that I've rolled with.
Yeah, and that's like you asked him to roll right, and he was like, "All right, let's do it." And I was like, "No fucking
He
way."
was down to roll with.
Yeah, and then just like that, like sometimes they'll get like the B team in there, Nicky Rod and stuff.
Shout out, you see B team at 10 round. You'll see some guys at 10 round. Like it's pretty cool, man. I like going to 10 round. I like going to Austin too for jiu-jitsu.
Yeah. 10 rounds cool. I've gotten to roll with some pretty good girls like traveling or coming from out of town.
Yeah, and it makes you better, right? Like,
Yeah.
Different bodies.
because
Yeah.
you get too used to rolling with the people you roll with here. Like sometimes you're like, oh, I know they're gonna try and sweep me and go
Yeah.
for this leg, and then
You can't practice like your A game really.
Yeah.
or anything new, or you could
Yeah.
practice something new, but
It's different when it's somebody different. Like it's a new
it
strength.
is.
It's a new weight. Like
yeah,
I prefer expanding the
Yeah, it's
jiu-jitsu
fun 'cause-
body count.
because you learn. Sometimes like you get foot swept and you're like, the fuck,
Yeah, foot sweep.
I gotta learn that now.
Yeah, I have an instructional on foot sweeps that I've only watched one time.
Yeah, foot sweeps are hard.
I can't really practice them with anybody, but I've watched it a couple times. You have any instructionals, Britt?
No instructionals
Awesome,
yet.
good.
Someday.
No,
Hopefully.
fuck it. You're doing good. You don't need them.
Yeah.
I've only learned a few things. Maybe I guess it's just because I suck at learning sometimes.
I suck at learning.
It's like retaining.
Well, it's 'cause, like I say that because you go to a seminar and what have you remembered from a seminar?
Yeah.
Like, do you remember anything?
I remember a few things.
I think that's probably because they go over too many things.
Yeah, I think I remember one thing, like
Yeah.
from all the seminars I've gone to.
I remember the arm drag because we did it at the first Craig Jones seminar in Austin, and then we did it the one here. And when he was doing the Z guard with the hip heist into the guillotine stuff.
Yeah,
That's all I remember.
That's the only one I remember.
And
Craig Jones fucking arm drag.
Yeah, and I went to a John and Gordon seminar that I was late to, which is crazy because I walked into that seminar and Big O was standing there. I was late, and he was standing there. RP Big O.
RIP Big
He
O.
was standing there, and I was like, "Holy fuck, that dude's huge!" And John was teaching the technique, so I just quietly, in shame, went and sat down and
Do you
participated.
remember that technique?
Yeah, well, he was doing a lot of guard passing. The first thing we did was like from if someone's in full guard, getting up to your feet, getting good posture, and then getting out of the legs, and if they sweep you, countering that sweep like a dummy sweep.
Okay.
Like grabbing their legs and like pushing them up, and then you can pull into a leg lock on either leg, and then. And then we went over what Gordon calls camping in the J. They spoke so much on it. There was so much detail. I wish I had a fucking notebook when I went, but it was ridiculous how much John spoke about.
You're like, wait, slow down, hold on.
Yeah, literally, dude. I wanted to can you just say that again, maybe 4 more times? But
that's the time you bring your notebook, right? And you're one of the guys that's actually writing it.
Yeah, and there was so many times he was like, if you're gonna walk away with anything from this seminar, let it be this. And he said it 5 different times. I'm like, God damn it! Which one should I have kept? I don't even remember any of them. But yeah, we went over that camping in the J spot, guard passing elbow on the hip, and then. Or I guess not on the hip. I don't know. Forearm right there on the hip, and then pushing the knee in, and then countering a reverse De La Hiva. I retained all that, but there was so much fucking more. I don't remember.
How much was that seminar? It was expensive.
My wife, I can't remember. Yeah, it was very expensive.
It wasn't even just $100 seminar. I know it was expensive as fuck because it was $100. I would have paid for it.
Yeah, my wife surprised me. I was like, Jesus Christ, but whatever.
I was like, dude, I'd buy it, but that's too much.
Yeah, it was cool. I took a picture with them, and then I took.
Yeah,
they're $240.
That's why I'm saying it was something up like that.
I took a picture with them too, and then Nat, when she was sitting down,
at that point, just buy their instructional because you can rewatch it. This is a one-time seminar. You're not gonna remember shit.
I'm pretty sure Fernando was there. I'm pretty sure him and Summer were there.
Nice.
Cody Hofstadter was there for sure. There was a lot of people there. But it was on the flow mats in the ballroom.
I remember that.
Yeah, at the Fairmont.
I saw pictures.
Fremont, or whatever it is. Is it the Fairmont? Fremont?
Fairmont?
Wherever they do those. Who's number ones? Yeah.
I think it's the Fairmont.
Fairmont, yeah.
Marriott?
Yeah, yes. Yes, that.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was intense. Have you been around Gordon or John at all? Have you?
No, I haven't.
No. Is Eddie the biggest you've been around yet, or who's
that I've been around or trained with?
Both.
Or both, yeah.
Both, yeah. No, I haven't. Yeah, for sure.
Oh, okay,
100%.
Nice. Yeah, for sure.
I competed for Jeff Glover for a bit, but
nice.
and did a couple of his seminars.
That's cool.
But
Jeff Glover's a beast, bro.
Yeah, he is. I really like his game. It's super entertaining, fun to watch.
Yeah. One of the first high rollers champions, I think.
Him and Gio, bro.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Yeah, he does the money on the mat.
Yeah.
And, is it Goleta, California? Somewhere in that area.
Oh, okay. That's the tournament?
And the prize is random prizes. They're a bunch of weed he gives out badass hats and shirts and stuff like that.
I'd like to get out on that. That'd be cool.
That's all you need, right?
Yeah.
Literally just something. A shirt is fine. I'll compete for a shirt.
Yeah.
I'll compete for a sock. I don't care. If it's a badass sock, I'll compete
right. No shit.
I will hang it up in my jiu-jitsu trophy case.
Speaking of seminars, you and Michelle got a seminar coming up now.
You want to talk about that?
Yeah, I'm super excited. It's for girls and gis.
Nice. And
it's an organization that promotes women coming together in jiu-jitsu, sisterhood. So they do, they're a nonprofit organization. So they do seminars all over the world, I think.
Oh, wow.
Or all over the country. I'm not really sure if they're international.
They're all over
Yeah, they messaged me and they were like, hey, we want to know if we can host a seminar there.
That's awesome.
And you and Michelle teach. I was like, oh my gosh, what? Me?
Yeah.
What?
That's badass.
Yeah.
That's beautiful.
Yeah, it's really cool.
Yeah, because my wife wants to even come to it. She's not even in jiu-jitsu.
It'll be fun.
Starting. Yeah.
That'd be really cool.
What's the date on it?
January 22nd. It's going to be 12 p.m. to 3 p.m.
On a Sunday, right?
Yeah.
Sunday.
It's a $20 minimum donation.
That's cool.
Gotcha.
It'll be, I'll do 45 minutes of technique. Michelle will do 45 minutes of technique. And then we'll have an open mat. And then we'll all have a little circle and maybe eat. I don't know.
That sounds fun.
Nice. Yeah. Eating sounds fun.
Yeah.
Where can people find out information?
girlsandgis.com.
Okay.
I think it's /events, I believe.
I'm sure that's plugged on the 10th Planet Instagram.
Yeah, it's also on
Instagram.
10th Planet San Antonio Instagram. It's all over. It's all over my Instagram too. So.
Yeah.
And location?
10th Planet San Antonio.
No. Okay, here.
Yes.
Yeah, it's here.
Yep.
Hell yeah.
I don't know the address.
Yeah, we don't even know the address.
Hold on, let me get the coordinates.
Yeah,
just
we only know
Instagram it and you'll find the
Yeah,
address. It's right
Instagram. Google it.
there. It's that simple now.
Yeah.
Hell yeah. Not the quiet moment. That means we gotta take a dab.
Oh yeah, I think it's time for a dab break. It's time for a fucking dude. Have you seen that car jitsu shit? We can talk about that real quick.
What is it?
Dude, that
car
looks
jitsu
fun.
in Russia?
Car
I
jitsu,
would
bro.
do
It's like
it.
you choke people with the seatbelt, man.
We would have to go to Russia though. That's where they're doing it right now,
I
right?
mean, yeah.
America.
They're doing it in America now?
You could do it here.
Oh, wow.
You could do it outside.
Fucking game.
Literally, we
Right
could
now.
literally set up a tournament right now.
He's
A
got
car
a car
jitsu
we can
tournament.
cut open.
Zachariah's car.
Yeah.
Damn. I feel like
Whoever
it's
has a smart car, bro, bring it down.
Use Zachariah's cars right there.
Or a Jeep. A Jeep would suck. That would suck.
I think it's kind of fucked up that you start with the belt around already, right?
Yeah, you have your seatbelt on.
I would just, that's
All that person has to do is get around.
Yeah.
And then they're just fucking.
That's insane.
Unless you're faster.
Yeah,
you can
unless
also
you're faster,
You gotta be
you can choke
fast.
them with
but
their
like in
shirt
that
too.
time, like it could still like
Yeah.
be around your neck, and they've already got that side. Like we should start playing that.
Well, have you seen that shit they're doing with where they throw the pistol in the middle of the bat and then you go for it?
I've been wanting to do that.
Oh, I saw that. I was literally just thinking that in my head.
that shit's
of that
brutal.
video.
There's-
That looks fun as fuck. When you
Yeah.
fight for it.
Yeah, or like a little rubber knife or
Yeah.
something.
Yeah, that version too. We
Yeah.
should do that. That would be fun. I'm
That'd
sure
be
we could
cool.
get that
Rubber knife tournaments and rubber gun tournaments.
Because I mean, like we stopped playing games as adults, right? Like
Right.
Yeah, these are. Yeah.
I think the only game that we play as adults is in jiu-jitsu is like King of the Hill and stuff like that.
Oh yeah, wrestling King of the Hill.
Wrestling, yeah,
And they
wrestling.
do like the leg lock shootouts.
Yeah,
All that
stuff like that. But that shit's
That would
like,
be fun.
we need something more fun, right? Like
Yeah.
putting a gun on the back.
Yeah, like a fake.
No, not a real
like a
gun.
fucking
Yeah.
katana, like a fake katana.
An airsoft gun, so it reminds you that there's going to be some actual pain.
Yeah,
if
you
get
gotta
hit.
gotta wear safety glasses. You gotta
Wear safety
roll in
glasses.
safety glasses or safety goggles.
Yeah,
Oh my god. Yeah, car jitsu's insane. I would actually rather do it in like a Lamborghini or something, like a really badass car.
and someone's Tesla.
Someone else's Tesla, yeah, like Evan's Tesla.
Whoa.
Hey Evan, lend us your Tesla for car jitsu.
Yeah, we would not fit in a Lamborghini.
No way.
It'd be like a fucked up fight. We'd just
Like
be
if me and Dwayne went in there and did car jitsu, his seats would be like
Oh my god.
like bent backwards and
Yeah, they would.
windows are just blown out, like tires are blown out. Yeah, bro, it would be a wreck.
That'd be scary.
Yeah.
Fuck. I remember I got partnered. Are we talking about the Dwayne here?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah.
I was like, I got partnered with him on live drills one night, and I was like,
shit.
what the fuck? I had to take his back. It was terrible.
You're like
It's
yeah.
trying to rig.
I was like, all right, I'm just gonna hold on. I think I'm just gonna hold on to your neck because it's
just right there. Yeah.
Yeah,
like seatbelt.
because that's all you can hold on to, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, dude, he's a big dude, man.
It's a thick, it's a thick boy. Right
I want to say he's like I don't want to be a dick, maybe 280, 285.
It's not being dick. How tall?
How tall is he? Maybe 5'8", 5'9", 5'10", 5'8",
5'10".
5'10", 5'9".
Why is that guy?
Thicky thick.
Nicest dude in the world. Literally the nicest
Yeah,
dude
yeah.
in the world.
Yeah, he's
He's hard as
super cool.
fuck to take down.
Yeah. Very,
Tell you that.
very strong. But I've been trying to encourage him to do some big boy guard game stuff.
Yeah.
But yeah, and he
Some
embraces
leg lock shit and stuff.
Yeah, that or just playing from the bottom, being comfortable on the bottom as a big dude.
It
Yeah.
is. It's super hard to get comfortable from the bottom because you're gonna get smashed for probably
All the time.
a year.
Yeah.
like
Yeah.
a year and a half. You're gonna get smashed
Yeah.
every fucking day.
Yeah, it's like learning
Until
how
you
to not
finally
smash.
pick up the game and know like where to put your hands, where to keep a foot, where to keep the other foot
frames, all that stuff.
for like. So, yeah, it's,
Yeah, a while. Like I guess depending on the human, but yeah, it took me a while to like.
I was saying it the other day. I was like, I feel like I barely just got good at jiu-jitsu. Like, and I'm
Yeah.
not even good compared to other people.
Yeah,
you know,
dude. I
like
feel you.
barely.
I feel you. Yeah,
Barely there.
there's some crazy blue belts out there. Like real crazy blue belts.
Not even just blue belts, but like athletes in general. They come out of fucking college wrestling and they just join jiu-jitsu.
And football.
Or football, yeah.
There's a dude, I can't remember his name. I think he's from Arizona. He was like a D1 linebacker. He's a blue belt right now, but he's fucking ridiculous. He's like, his like wrestling skill that he's developed coming from football is like ridiculous. I want to remember his name so I can plug him, but that's like some J something. I don't know. I hope he doesn't hear this.
Laptop for that.
Yeah, but yeah, that's just an example. It's like D1 athlete.
I'd say another example was Nicky Rod's brother.
J Rod, yes.
Yeah,
and Nicky Rod himself,
no doubt. He fucking broke Gordon's leg, or popped his.
He broke his shit. Straight up. Everybody heard it. You could hear it in the video.
Yeah.
You could hear it in the video. But Gordon took it like a fucking champ, though. Like, literally.
Yeah, dude,
like,
when that guy gets his shit broken, he does not move.
Doesn't give a shit. Like,
well, he did move. Like, he let go of,
he was
like,
just like, all right, let me go back to.
That's it. He let go of positioning. That's it. Like, that's his move.
Yeah.
He's couldn't like, tell that he was fucking, like, hurting. Nothing. He's just like, fuck it. It's broken.
Yeah.
Have you seen any crazy breaks on competition?
Have I seen any?
Yeah.
Not too crazy. For me, like, I've popped a couple arms, but like, I haven't witnessed like.
How does it feel when you pop the arm? Are you like, like you?
No, I actually don't. Like I'm just like,
bitch.
Yeah. You give them time to tap, and if they don't tap, then
that's on them, man.
It's like, hey, like, this is tight, dude. I got this. Like,
it's
surrender. But girls don't tap. Girls don't want to tap mostly.
It's understandable
until it's like late.
Yeah, the first Thursday night jiu-jitsu, there was a girl on there, one of the first matches. She was like getting Kimura'd for like 45 seconds straight, and it was just so gross. She was able to get out of it, but everybody was like, you could hear everyone just like the disgust, like, oh,
we're like, it's
God.
just Thursday night.
Yeah, like you're not getting paid.
Yes, this is not ADCC. You're not gonna fucking.
And I'm pretty sure Kamoy even said like, we ain't getting paid. Like,
yeah, like it's okay.
It's just jiu-jitsu. But
because now you can be out for like a year and a half possibly because you fucking need a shoulder surgery.
Well, even that, if it's a spiral fracture, you're pretty much fucked. Like, that's just ridiculous.
The spine is no joke, man. Don't fuck with your backs.
Yeah. Or like a spiral, like a twisting break instead of like a. That's what I meant. Like spiral fractures, those are retarded. Sorry, bad word.
I don't care about that word.
Okay.
You say you don't care about that word?
No.
Okay.
That's not nice.
Is it bad that I said it was a bad word?
I don't think you're making fun of anybody mentally challenged.
No.
Yeah, you good. Oh, dude.
You popped anybody's arm, Mike? You popped a few arms?
No, I try not to, man. That's fucked up.
Yeah. Or I mean, like.
I don't know, dude. Still.
When you compete.
No.
You've popped my arm, actually.
Have I?
I'm sure everybody in here.
We were white belts. We were white belts, and we were going hard. And I was.
If I have,
it was mainly my fault. I could say it was my fault. Yeah, no, I know you weren't like torquing it or anything.
Yeah, if I have, I do not mean to. I promise.
I was like, I wonder if he remembers. But I remember.
I'm always careful in the gym, though.
Yeah, for
Just
sure.
Like, I take care.
Like I always give it like 2 seconds. Like, all right, you're not there, then I'm gonna throw my hip.
Yeah, like.
I'll even just like let go. Like here, it's like fuck it.
Like whatever. You died there, so we'll move on.
Not when I compete though. No. It's like either me or you.
Yeah, like I'm breaking your shit. Dude, that one break from the Worlds, that leg break from that heel hook, that was a spiral fracture.
That was so fucking.
That was
Which one was that?
That black belt. I don't know. It was an outside heel hook, and the shit broke back there.
Oh, the one where it was so loud.
Yeah.
He like yelled too, right?
Yeah, he was like,
that was a spiral fracture for sure.
The guy's name was Felipe, I believe.
I don't know.
Felipe something. Yeah, I don't know.
Brazilian guy.
Yeah, dude, that's a crazy thing to see. Imagine if he had like children, students like that watched him or something like that.
They probably cried.
Like, yeah, dude, that's a hard thing to see, and like,
yeah,
oh man, that's a hard injury to come back from for sure.
Yeah.
Well, fuck injuries, bro.
What's that?
Fuck injuries. I still like playing. I still like doing jiu-jitsu though. Doesn't scare me away.
I mean, we all know what can happen, you know, when you sign up for it. It's like, right.
You literally sign up for it.
Yeah.
There's like a waiver.
Yeah.
It's like, you're gonna get hurt.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You might die.
Except you may die or get hurt.
Yeah.
You gotta know your level when you gotta stop.
It reminds me of skating, and there's a skating aspect to it, like skateboarding, like street skating. I don't know. That's like,
I only did skating like to get around. I never was good at skating.
yeah, I was never good at it, but like I watched a lot of it, and I skated a lot, but I was never any competitive skater. But just like because it's a lifestyle, jiu-jitsu is a lifestyle. It's like, it's rough as shit, and skating's rough as shit.
Very true. Because you're skating, you know you're gonna get injured. You're gonna break legs, feet, fuck it.
Skating might be more dangerous, right?
Yeah, oh yeah, especially if you're doing like stair sets, bro. Yeah, you're gonna slam your head in the concrete, bro. Like,
yeah, because they show you their one video of them hitting that trick, but they hit that bitch like 20 times.
Yeah, like there's like 40 failed clips before that one badass clip.
Mm-hmm.
There's one of Chris Cobra Cole doing like a stair set, and his arm was like, because he kept hitting the same fucking fall, like he would fall in the arm every single time.
Yeah.
And before he got that, like when he got the trick, he rolled up to the camera, and his shit was like,
I don't know
what is wrong with you?
Was one of the kids that I like started smoking weed with when I was in fucking like junior high, maybe high school. I was like 13. His name was Drake Flores. He became a pro skater at 14.
Nice.
He skated for Bones, and he moved to like California. Like,
Oh wow.
yeah, out of Uvalde, he became a pro skater, moved to fucking California.
No, that's like the dream.
It
for a
was
skater,
the dream,
bro.
dude.
That's like
and
the
he was a
dream.
little stoner. He was a half Mexican, half white, like, but he was blonde as fuck, had long hair.
Oh wow.
And he was just super skinny, and he like started smoking probably at 10 years old.
Damn.
Yeah, a little stoner skater. But all he did was skate, and he was the best skater I knew.
Do you remember the little what's his name, little baby scumbag? That little skater that looked like a little kid, and he went to jail.
No.
Or he was a little kid, and he had like.
Is he like Instagram famous or something?
He was at the time. Give it a goog, Rolando. You have to give this one a goog. Little baby scumbag.
No, you're good.
I think he skated for DGK. I think.
Damn.
Yeah.
That'd be a good company to skate for.
Yeah. That literally when you're talking about like getting high and being young.
Yeah, like
Steven Fernandez, that kid. What did he go to jail for?
What's that?
It was like.
He's a little Mexican or what?
All right. Arrest on suspicion of sexually exploiting. Hold on.
All right.
12-year-old girl. Wow.
Oh my god.
Holy shit.
But how old is he?
Let's see.
It doesn't matter.
When that happened, he was.
He's 15.
It's just kids being kids.
Yeah,
And
he's
it's
still
fucked
a
up
kid
because
at
the laws
15.
are like fucked up now.
Yeah.
Like you can't do shit as kids like that. Like,
Yeah, it's.
no, as kids you cannot like be sending each other like little pictures.
Oh,
Yeah, like
You know, like there's nothing like you can't be doing that. Like even as kids, you're kids, but it's still like
It's
Yeah, no.
It's not. That was just. That's crazy. There's so many fucking fucked up skaters.
yeah.
did some
I think all
fucked
of them
shit.
are fucked up.
Yeah,
'cause
they're all of them.
They get put around older kids that are like already
all fucked up.
fucked up, and they're not pro skaters.
And they put them on shitty paths.
Mm-hmm. They put them on shitty paths.
I guess that's the difference with jiu-jitsu. I feel like there's no.
Yeah, everybody here tries to set you on the right path.
Yeah. Everybody's got a goal.
Everybody's got a goal, story.
Yeah.
Fucking lifetime stories, maybe. You know, some of them.
What's your vision, Brittany? Where do you want to be in like 5 years with jiu-jitsu?
Where do I want to be in 5 years?
Or where do you want to be in general with jiu-jitsu when it's
I
all said and done?
Ultimately, like I just want to master jiu-jitsu. I want to be really good, and I want to be able to teach, like coach, mentor other people. It'd be really cool to have like a girls squad, like of girls that want to follow that path of training and competing, and kind of like being what I've needed, you know, for like other people.
Yeah.
A role model or
Like I've been through, like I've just been competing a lot, really just to get experience. And then it just so happens like, okay, you start getting paid and it's like, okay, this is cool. But yeah, like I've learned a lot, and have had to learn some things the hard way. So I want to be able to pass that down too.
Gotcha. Teach people's from your mistakes, I guess.
Yeah.
What would you say to girls that like aren't in jiu-jitsu, or like to like kind of encourage them to come to jiu-jitsu?
I'm a huge advocate for girls, females in jiu-jitsu. It's changed my life. Like before I started training, I was working, just like kind of working a job that I wasn't really passionate about, and didn't really have anything that I was passionate about besides like family. But I started training and I found like passion for this, and it also helped me find passion for other things in my life, and like just the quality of my life got better because of jiu-jitsu. And it's helped with confidence, and like I don't have anxiety when I go places. Like I'm not afraid, I feel empowered. And
I definitely relate to that for sure.
Yeah,
For sure.
So
100%.
train,
Yeah.
at least try a class. Always recommend like girls compete too at least one time. Really like you learn to face yourself through competition.
And jumping in the fire.
It's a little wild.
Yeah,
Right?
man, it's insane. Insane.
Because
Anyways, I kind of trailed off on that.
No, that was good.
No, that's what we want.
Hopefully I answered.
It's exactly like, I feel like how everybody has felt about that.
Yeah.
Like how jiu-jitsu has changed your life. And
Right. Like you said, it puts you on a better path. Like it just happens naturally.
On and off the mat as well. Yeah, like how it transitions in life, basically.
Yeah.
And then it's almost like everything is connectable, because like it's like if you can get smothered by this, you can get smothered by that.
Yeah, like this,
bring the work on.
The paperwork ain't compared to the Dwayne.
Yeah, exactly. Exactly, bro. It helps you deal with hard times.
Yeah,
Sure.
definitely. It's
Endurance.
definitely been an outlet for me. It's been like what I use to help evolve, internally and be a better person. Outside of here, it happens through jiu-jitsu. It's weird.
It is weird. It really is, because like you say that, and then like I feel the same way. Like it is.
I maybe like got a little like out of hand over like the past year. It was just like obsessively training,
But that's like
That's what it requires sometimes.
it is it's what it takes to like be better than other people, and there is other people that are trying to be better.
yeah.
And if you're not on their level, like what are you doing?
Yeah,
right?
Exactly.
Yeah, true.
Because everybody's on different levels, everyone. And some people are just like, oh, I train like once a week. It's good, but somebody's on a way different level than you, and they're training every fucking
6 hours a day, like
Yeah.
It's like another job, and it's hard to come to the gym after you work, because most of us do work, and you're like, I just want to chill.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I don't want to get my ass beat today.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah, I'm trying to find that balance now. I'm like, okay, like I've accomplished my goals. Like I feel like I exceeded goals that I set for myself. So I'm like, all right, now I can kind of chill and focus on just getting better so I could be a good teacher.
Sure, yeah.
Yeah.
Hell yeah, that's a good gym. Would you want to open a gym eventually?
Maybe someday. Yeah.
That's one of my goals for sure. Get some sort of athletic complex going. But
Well,
have you seen, or what is it? There was a show about some MMA team, and they had a gym, and like the gym was cool.
About TD Fresh or what?
No. It was like a show. It was like a drama show on Netflix. I can't remember the name.
Talking about the one with the Jonas brother?
Yes, Nick
Yeah.
Jonas.
What?
He was.
Yeah,
Oh no, I can't say that. I was like, he was gay, right?
Yeah, he's gay. Yeah.
I was like, no. Oh yeah.
Was it like a TV show, or is
It was
it?
for like a Netflix show.
But is it for
The
real?
Kingdom. That's
Yeah, no,
it.
it was like a drama show. It was like
really good.
It was pretty crazy, dude.
Actually, it was okay. I remember like at one point I was like, why am I watching this? Like, I'm still watching this, like the 7th episode in.
There's a lot of shit like that nowadays, right? You just keep watching.
He had a
it.
girlfriend and like didn't tell her that he was gay.
Damn.
Oh, yeah.
And it was one of the Jonas Brothers.
Yeah.
And he gets killed at the end.
Yeah.
I bet like all these girls that love the
Fucking
Jonas
just-
Brothers is like, as little girls are like, oh fuck, so weird.
Yeah.
He looked a little uncomfortable
Did he?
being in the role, yeah.
I don't know, the gym in that show inspired me to want to have a gym. Just that was my.
Was it a cool gym? Or?
Yeah, it was a cool looking gym. I liked it.
Show was intense.
Yeah, it was
heroin.
it was an intense show. Jay Coolina, the dude that plays, I can't remember.
I'm gonna have to watch this shit now.
Pissing on the fucking mat.
That sounds horrible.
Yeah.
I think it's
Slap
called
the fuck
King.
out
I
of
think
somebody
it's
if they
called
piss on their
Kingdom.
mat.
It is.
I've
the
cleaned that mat too
Kingdom.
many times.
Yeah. Okay.
And dude's all drunk. He's living in the gym, and he just fucking gets fucked up and urinates.
Oh my god.
Yeah, that's pretty brutal.
They're ruined, right? I mean,
you gotta wash it off like 1 second after, 2 seconds after.
Yeah,
Like
'cause
wash
then
it
it's
off
gonna,
as
like,
he's
get-
pissing on it. Like,
get to the seal, and it's gonna soak into the mat.
that's gnarly.
I lived in the gym once, in this little like warehouse gym.
Damn.
Nice.
Was it cold? Or
Yeah, it was pretty cold.
It gets cold in Florida like that.
Fuck yeah, it gets cold. It's about the same here. Like
Really?
the temperature,
The wind
30s.
too. I'm sure, right?
The wind.
'cause of
It's not as windy there, but yeah.
That's really what makes it cold here in Texas is the fucking wind. Because I just got back from Colorado and I was like, it's the same fucking cold, but it's way colder in Texas
Yeah.
just because of the wind.
Yeah, the winds are
Over there, it's
ridiculous.
stale. Like you don't
There's
feel
no
the
There's
cold.
too many mountains, too much
Yeah.
elevation.
yeah.
Like the wind doesn't like carry, I guess.
Mhm. But whenever it is, I'm like,
no, it's
God
probably wrong.
damn! It was like 20 degrees outside, like windy.
And you're still in shorts and chanclas.
No, not in
Crazy.
Denver.
Yeah, it's not in Denver.
No, not this year. I didn't do that this year. I was wearing joggers the whole time. I was like, man, my legs are skinny as fuck right now.
Oh my god.
They need some meat.
Oh yeah.
So what do you normally do to prepare, like right before you're about to go into competition?
Like right before or the time leading up to it?
Like the time leading up to it, are you normally like nervous or like?
Not anymore. Like when I first started competing, yes, it took me several years to shake the nerves or to learn how to. And then, but now I really focus more on like my mental training and kind of like making sure my relationships are good around me and I'm in a good like mental space. I do a lot of like visualizing, and then I eat whatever because I
Yeah,
usually
for
don't have
sure.
to cut weight, so I'm not like on a strict diet or anything, but
yeah.
I just train. I mean, some days like I don't do competition rolls every day. Some days I'll just chill and like get some good reps in, and other days I'll have like 2 days a week where I do like hard rolls, pretty much like our schedule, you know. And
So what's your pre-gym ritual? Like, do you do anything before, like listening to some music? Or, like, a
I listen to
specific person?
music. I like to do my hair. Like I'll shower and I'll like do my hair, and I'll get cute to come to the gym just because it makes me feel better.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
And like I don't know, I train better when I feel good. So
Yeah.
Yes,
pick out my
exactly.
outfit. I'm like,
I think I'm gonna start.
which rash guard am I gonna wear today?
Oh yeah. You got a lot of rash guards or what?
Fuck yeah. I love rash guards. You know, I used to like spend money on stupid shit. Now all I do is spend it on spats and rash guards.
There you go.
That's stuff you use, right?
Yeah,
Like
that's like
literally
my
almost every day you're
encouraging.
using it.
Can never have enough.
Yeah.
For sure.
And I'll usually end up like giving some away. Like if I start to get too many, I'll like
And they're
just give 'em to-
expensive,
yeah.
right? Like
Yeah.
nobody tells you that, but
Yeah.
like this shit's expensive.
so expensive.
Yeah.
But yeah, that's pretty much it.
Nice.
Oh wait, never mind.
What say it?
Well, I don't want to say like my coordinates where I live. I was like, we live.
no.
I was like,
No,
yeah.
you're good on that.
okay.
You're
He
good.
thought you were
You're good
gonna
on
say
that.
something else that
I
you
was-
do. Like,
yeah. I'm like,
weird.
your type of music you listen to, like
it depends. Sometimes it'll be like some like gangster ghetto hip hop. Sometimes it's like some chill electronic. Sometimes it's like bluegrass,
Is there ever like a certain song that really
drum
just
and
gets you there?
bass. A lot of drum and bass songs are like,
Just like that.
yeah.
Yeah.
Nice.
But yeah, I actually don't use music. Like when I'm getting ready to compete, I don't
No.
wear headphones. I just try to like take in the environment, you know, and like the sounds and everything. So
That's important.
it helps me like ground out more, you know?
Yeah, because when you're competing, it's
There's no
like already
music.
cool.
Yeah, you have to immerse yourself.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You have to immerse yourself in the environment for sure.
Yeah. Usually when I feel pretty confident, I like perform well. But yeah, there's been a few times where I'm like, oh fuck, dude, I'm scared, and I actually like got my ass kicked. So
Yeah.
Yeah. And
That feeling of not like being confident in yourself, right?
yeah,
But you know what you're capable of.
yeah,
We all know what we're capable of. You fucking do it every day almost, right?
yeah.
yeah. That's the hard thing is the hardest thing is the mind.
Yeah.
Yeah, that fucking mind.
Yeah, it's been hard for me.
Yeah, dude.
It's still hard. It's still challenging. But yeah, because before I competed a lot. Like I competed a lot and I lost like every match, but I was also didn't have like a healthy relationship. Like my head was all fucked up, and like once I moved and got away and like came here and started focusing on myself again, like I started feeling better. I started training better. I started competing better. So it's been good. Yeah.
Headspace is good then.
Yeah, that's important.
West San Antonio.
I have family that moved here. My brother was military. He is military, so he ended up moving. He bought a house here. And then my mom followed, and then my other brother followed, so.
Nice.
It's nice to be around family.
And then my brother that moved us all here fucking left and went to Germany. And he's like, peace, I'm probably not coming back.
Jerk.
I was like, all right, cool. We'll hold it
Y'all
down.
can't move to Germany. Like,
Yeah, I'm like, sure. He's like, come visit. Yeah, okay.
I mean, you could, but
Let me
like,
save up for a while.
there's probably
It's
a 10th planet
expensive.
Germany, right?
I'm sure. There has to
10th
be.
planet Germany.
Yeah. there
Somewhere.
There's a 10th planet, Barcelona. My little sister stopped, or she passed by there.
That's dope.
There's a 10th planet in Russia somewhere.
Oh,
Yeah,
fuck.
it's dope.
Yeah, what's that, dude? My God damn it.
I bet they're partying hard. Everybody's
Drinking vodka.
juiced.
Oh,
Yeah.
dude, they're
Rolling on
ridiculous.
vodka and just like hitting the juice before.
Yeah, their instructor was like on America's Got Talent. He's like a sword swallower, fire dancer. He was a 10th planet black belt.
Oh,
The
yeah.
bald dude, you know what I'm talking
What's his
about?
name?
He has that mantis guard.
Is it Ryan? No, it's not Ryan.
Oh, it's
I gotta look into that.
He's like, I got it.
I saw him on Subversive last year, I think.
Okay.
What did he do that? I think he was on that team. One of the
possible.
teams.
Yeah, I have to check it out.
That
But
planet's got like the craziest people, right? Like,
Yeah.
dude,
But they're
I love 10th
fucking
Planet.
amazing. Yeah, they're amazing. Like,
Yeah.
I love them.
his name will come to me, but
It's almost like more like creative people, like because of, if you look at like the 10th planet system, like how creative Eddie was to create that, like, and how flowy it is, and I don't know.
You have to like almost get it to like be a part of it.
Yeah.
You know.
It's Nikita Morozov.
well, that's not his name though.
No, it's
You said no, it's not him.
hold on.
Oh, his name's like
Look up a sword swallower, 10th
Weird.
planet, black belt.
Oh wait, that's a girl.
he's a bald dude. Bald.
Let's see. So, anyways,
Wow.
getting into massaging, like how's massaging helped out your game since you learned about the body?
How does it help my game or everyone else's? No, I'm just kidding. How has it helped my game?
Like, do you do stuff to yourself to like make your
Yeah,
body,
like as far as my recovery.
Yeah.
There are a lot of things like that I've learned through school and just through experience, like the importance of mobility and how to move the body a certain way to prevent injury, you know, and like warming up the joints. But I don't really get a lot of work, sadly. But
What's it? You want to plug your
Where do
What is it
where do
here?
people contact you to
oh.
appointments?
Yeah.
I'm on Instagram. It's Brittany B Late, and it's with an L and the number 8. You can, I think right now, I have the Book Now appointment off, but you can just DM me and schedule an appointment. I've been licensed for 6 years. I've gotten a lot of certifications in like sports massage, myofascial release, trigger point therapy, a lot of like more clinical massage. Like I can do the spa, the relaxing stuff, but my stuff is to like help you feel better.
Yeah.
And my primary, like my experiences with chiropractic, and I've worked on athletes a lot, like jiu-jitsu and MMA athletes.
Oh.
So I know what feels good, and like most of the same injuries with people in our sport. You know?
You always find the same spots, like where there's like
Yeah, and
like a
most they have
big
like the
inflammation
same
and stuff.
injuries. But yeah, I'm careful about how I train too. Like I realize now, like I don't have to say yes to everyone. Like I'm particular about that to keep myself from getting injured, and I mean things
Smart.
like that.
You're training smart.
Yeah, train smarter.
That's hard to do, right?
Yeah,
I
it is
see
hard.
people like, okay, like with bad injuries, and like, well, this could be prevented.
Yeah, if you didn't train with somebody, that would fuck you up.
Yeah.
I'm the complete opposite. I probably shouldn't.
Tapping fast too. Well, you're a bigger guy too. Like I'm small, so when someone's like 200 plus pounds, they're like, you want to roll? Like, if I trust you, there are a few of the bigger guys I don't mind rolling with, you know.
Yeah.
But like guys I don't know, I'm like, fuck no.
Yeah, because
I'm like, there's so many other guys around here. You want to roll with me?
Yeah, there's still guys that are out there that have like this ego when they're rolling.
Yeah.
And like they.
Most of the guys here though, like aren't the ranked at least, or the ones that I've known have been here for a while.
Yeah.
They're not too crazy.
Yeah, we're chill.
Plus, I'll still fuck them up. Just kidding. I just think of like moving with the big guys. I'm like, okay, well, I'm probably not going to submit you, but
yeah, you got to, as long as you keep moving.
Yeah,
right?
yeah, I can probably move faster. So,
But that's the key, you know,
The
like
fast
moving
flow
on them.
roll.
Yeah,
having
yeah.
a one up. You know?
yeah, and like knowing when to transition. Like I don't know.
Hold on.
Yeah.
When to hold
Just
on.
kind of float.
Mm-hmm.
But I can still get pretty beat up. You guys kick my ass here.
Yeah, Ant kicked my ass the other day for that fucking timestamp Rolando.
I saw that and I was like, oh shit, dude.
I really have to
Ant's
think.
Ant's coming after you guys.
I have to thank Rome for that. Really.
I saw him that night. He's like, yeah, y'all gonna get that smoke. And Roman was there too. And I'm like, Roman's like, well, I'll be there on Thursday. Like,
I've only rolled with Ant a few times, and holy shit, dude. When the night I got promoted for purple belt, or to purple belt, I was like, all right, dude, something's going on. Like, he gave me all the hardest rolls, and then he was like, all right, Britt, let's go. I'm like, okay. And it was like a fucking 8-minute like competitive roll. Like, he was trying to fucking kill me. I felt like I was like, I'm gonna die. Like, I just gotta keep moving.
the thing is, like, he wasn't though.
He could have killed me. Yeah, that's
he
what's
was
crazy.
he was just giving you that.
Like I always say, like I feel like I'm going really hard with him, and I feel like, is he really doing everything he could possibly do? Like,
No, it would have ended a long time ago.
It's like he's just playing with
never-
playing with his food.
The way that he moves is just insane. I'm like, I want to move like that.
Mm-hmm.
And I kind of see my jiu-jitsu like is starting to develop into his style. You know, just training with him.
you find yourself like having pieces of Anthony in your game. You know, like
Rubber guard.
I love rubber guard. God, I fucking love rubber guard.
Mine's more in his passing
Yeah.
because his passing is fucking flawless.
Yeah, I've been working on
his
my
hip
passing.
his hip
I'm better,
switches.
but-
He's some of the nastiest hip switches.
Yes, exactly. The hip switching. That's exactly what I'm talking about.
Yeah.
He does like a lot of floating passes.
Yeah,
too.
the floating.
And that helps
everything.
so much with bigger
Yeah,
guys.
because like us, we're just trying to keep you up, and then you just float through a fucking pass.
Yeah, it's
Nothing.
helped a lot.
Yeah.
Yeah, rubber guards help too. So I really liked closed guard and the gi, and you have the lapel that you can grab onto and like keep the posture down.
Yeah, just
But like
stay there.
closed guard no gi is fucking hard.
Damn.
But rubber guard
It's super.
is like the ultimate closed guard no gi.
Yeah, that's
Kind of, yeah.
oof.
That was an observation I made whenever I would take photos of everybody. You'd be practicing rubber guard a lot.
Yeah,
So
I
have to
really
bring it
liked
up.
it. Yeah. That's like my shit now. I mean, I'm still not very good at it. Like, we've been training it for over a year, but I'm realizing it works really well for my body type. I get there a lot, and I
Yeah.
have good control with the girls. And they don't, most people don't know what to do like that.
Yeah,
I've competed
in
against.
those? Yeah, in that rubber guard? No.
They're like, whoa, what's this? Like, how do I get out?
They don't know like to like dip that shoulder down and like go out the back, like roll through.
Thumbs down.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
You got to go to that's what Roman called rubber guard college, right?
Is that what he said?
Yeah, something
Trying.
like that. Yeah. Basically, you just all you do is rubber guard.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's tough for a bigger dude, honestly.
I only ever fall into rubber guard. I never go for it.
I think like my rubber guard's more transitional to like triangles and shit.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. Rear
Just because I
triangles.
can like squeeze my thighs.
Yeah, with your rear triangles too. That's like I feel like
Yeah, that shit's fat.
that shit's
I love
sharp,
triangles.
bro.
I love it. Yeah, right. Triangles.
Yeah.
I remember I did this seminar with Dustin Dennis. I don't know if you're familiar with him. He actually submitted Marcelo Garcia at brown belt.
Oh shit.
Yeah, like a long time ago. But anyways, all we did were triangles for like 3 hours, and I fucking was like triangle master after that.
It's literally like the most beginner move that you end up like kind of avoiding, but it's
it still can be like complicated to learn though. Like, the triangles, like the cutting the angle and how to angle your legs.
Just knowing what side your leg is supposed to be under, like right.
Yeah.
Like sometimes you're like on the wrong side. You're like dyslexic to the triangle.
Yeah, you start going to underhook the wrong leg and you just basically let them out.
Yeah.
I'm like, God damn it.
I've done that. I've done
multiple times, right?
Yeah.
Like, yeah.
I've done that competing. Like you're
it's like, fuck.
Yeah. I'm like,
if
why
you did
am
the
I
other
going
way, you would
to
have
the
been
wrong
straight
side?
and you would have been like, oh, this arm's here.
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh my God.
That's the move
Beginner
that
mistakes.
you got, right? Like that's that stat move that you had.
The dead orchard.
Oh, the last CJJ?
Yeah.
Yeah, Medusa, yeah. That one was rubber guard to triangle, and it was so smooth.
That looked like
it was so smooth.
Legit an Anthony move.
Yeah.
Not
I
even
mean,
playing. It looked like legit Anthony. Boom. Same
I told
thing.
you, like, my game is like turning into his style, like, because we're like similar body types. We're both little people, and like it just, his stuff works really well for me.
Yeah.
Like reverse De La Hiva, I play that a lot, like the spiral clinching, crab riding to leg entries.
Hell yeah.
That's Ant.
Yeah, it is.
I didn't know that shit before I came here. Before I came here, I was playing closed guard, looking like fucking trying to throw up a triangle and not knowing how to get there. Now I'm like, oh, rubber guard. But yeah, the first one I was a dead orchard. Same thing, rubber guard too. But that one was so easy. It was like rubber guard straight to the dead orchard.
Yeah.
The second one I was trying to get to the dead orchard, but she like kept her shoulders really wide. And she kind of pulled her shoulder back and opened up space to set up the triangle.
Oh, yeah.
That's where that transitioning comes in, right?
Yeah.
Just like gap. Like it's all connected.
The map, bro, especially. Like all my leg locks are basically from Ant. Or they not basically, they are from Ant.
Yeah.
And Adrian as well.
Adrian.
I've learned stuff from like Roman and
for sure.
Bibbs too. Like I love, they're all fucking great.
They're all amazing. I call it Roman, Bibbs,
they all have
and
different
Ant.
styles though.
Yeah, the triangle of death or the triforce of death. Roman, Ant, and Bibbs.
Yeah.
My back triangle is from Roman.
Roman's helped me a lot with like
Roman,
learning how to use my pressure and like how to distribute my body weight and like being more heavy on top.
Like staying
And
heavy,
the-
right?
and the
Like,
truck.
Dude. Rome's mobility is
Roman is fucking beautiful.
His
And I've
truck,
gotten some badass mobility drills from Roman that I use now every day.
His mobility drills have really shaped my shit. Like, I have a lot of credit to give to Roman for that, and a lot of lockdown stuff. And when I first started, I've got from Roman. But since I go to night class, I don't train with Roman that much when he teaches. But a lot of the lockdown shit I picked up from him, and then Bibbs wrestling. A lot of wrestling shit from Bibbs.
Bibbs helped me with my Marcelo because he was doing the Marcelo for a while.
Oh yeah.
The armbar sequence I did that won my finals worlds match was one that I learned from Bibbs. Because a lot of it, like in the gi, you try and set up an armbar from bottom closed guard, and you have to like, you don't have to have both feet on the hips because you have, the friction from the gi. But like, I don't know, it was like we did this class like the week before. It was like from closed guard, you get to homie control, and then you put both feet on the hips instead of one and shooting up for the armbar, which is something that I had done previously.
Yeah, because there's already one leg that's already under.
And always could never finish them in comp. But then just that little detail that he taught me, I was like, oh shit, both feet on the hips, like you're done.
Yeah. Hell yeah.
Anyway, because she stood up with it, so it was like she just kind of gave it
to you. Yeah.
Thank you.
But yeah,
beautiful little tips, man. Everything.
Yeah, the details and the details.
It's all in the details, bro.
Yeah.
Hell,
Do you have any competitions coming up?
As of right now, I don't. Hopefully Medusa in March in Mexico. Hopefully at least get a special match. We'll see.
You said in Mexico?
Eddie. Yes. It's
Damn it.
Yeah.
That's gonna be dope.
They're gonna have a 16-girl tournament. But I don't know. I would be down for the bracket. It's going to be like really, really good girls like Fatima Klein, Bree, Stick, like black belts, like badass black belts. So I was like, yeah, a special match would be dope.
Dude, but that's
sure.
the stuff. Like, that's the stuff that like makes you just
Yeah.
next level. You know?
Yeah.
Really push yourself.
Yeah.
Yeah, exactly.
I mean, yeah, I went against a black belt when I went to Miami, and she was like 20, 30 pounds heavier. I was like, fuck, dude, my first match.
Damn.
She ended up catching me pretty quick, but I noticed, I was like, okay, well, I'm making progress because I didn't get taken down. You know, we had to do the get down rule.
Just, different.
I was like, all right, maybe I can hang.
Yeah.
Right, it comes back down to being confident, right?
Yeah, it does.
Exactly. Was it?
But also, I'm learning to be smart though about like matches that I take, and
Yeah, you don't want to like take something that's just like
huge
when they give a dog a bone. You know,
Yeah.
like when they're just trying to like give someone the kill.
Like a sacrifice.
Yeah.
I think that's what I was for Subversive.
Yeah, you
So I
know.
was like, I think I definitely like Eddie's promotions better for
Yeah,
sure.
because he's like trying to set you up nice, like you know, like something like
it's
more.
an evenly matched skill level, weight.
That's what you want, you
Yeah.
know, like unless you're signing up for some absolute type of shit.
Yeah, well, that's what Subversive was at. Actually, it was supposed to be 150 and under. And when we got there, they changed it to absolute.
Oh wow.
And it's like, oh my God, who was in that? Amanda Levy, the chick that just beat Gabby Garcia.
Gabby Garcia, ADCC.
Dude, if I would have
Fuck.
won my first match, she would have been my second match.
It's just
And
like,
bro, she beat the fuck out of the girl that submitted me. She like fucked her up
Damn.
with the striking. Like it was
But
beautiful.
how much did she have like on her though? Like
She was probably like 160, 170, and the other chick's probably like 140, 145.
it's good 20 pounds, man.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, but there were like girls in similar sizes. There was a girl that was pretty close to my size. I think she was a brown belt though. I was like, that would have been a good match. And then the chick I went against, there was a girl her size, same frame and everything. I'm like, those two would have been a good match, you know?
Yeah.
But it was their first time doing CJJ. So
It's tough.
I don't know. It was still cool. Like they flew me out, paid for my hotel.
Hell yeah.
That's awesome. I
They
mean,
had like
can't beat
people
that.
doing massage and
That's like the stuff that you want to have as an athlete,
That's
right?
like living
Yeah.
the dream right
and
there.
George Lopez, his bakery, Chingon Bakery, they were my sponsor.
Damn.
The guy was
wow.
cool. Juice, shout out Juice. He was cool. Like he, we got high. He gave me a bunch of weed, like bought me food, and like was super cool. Like he was super pumped.
Hell yeah.
Even though we lost, but they had me with two other guys from like ATT, and then they had the girl with the two 10th Planet guys. I'm like, you know, the fucking 10th Planet team's gonna win. Like, why can't I be on the 10th Planet team? Because basically, all they had to do was win. Like, two people had to win, and you automatically go
Damn.
to the next round. So they carried her over,
Dude, that's so fucked up.
and she's not even 10th Planet.
Wow.
I was like, all right.
You're like,
Stick me
fuck
with these
you.
fucking clowns.
Oh my god.
I don't even like it. No, I'm just kidding.
Fine.
Just kidding.
No,
No, it was cool though. It was being salty.
but that's like those are things that like in this sport like that like give you signs that like this sport's gonna be big pretty soon,
Yeah, yeah.
and Texas is gonna it's gonna pop up.
It's
been
growing.
popping up. So.
Dude, Texas is going to be the mecca. They just did both. Eddie did both CJJ, the CJJ Worlds, and Medusa and EBI in El Paso.
Oh
Here.
yeah, that's right.
Because they're chill. They're a little more lenient at the casino.
Yeah, the casino's like what? It's Indian Reserve
Yeah.
or Native Reserve. Sorry.
Oh yeah, they respect that warrior shit over there.
Yeah.
Yeah, they fucking loved it. When
That
people were
and-
slapping, they were watching just the EBI, like no slaps. They were just like bored. They're like, what is this? Because they had just finished like a round of the CJJ matches.
Oh,
And everyone's like, yeah. You rewatch the videos, the guys in the background, like this girl like slapped my ass in my first match, and they were all going crazy.
Oh my
They were like,
God.
oh,
that's
every
right.
time somebody got slapped. Dude, it's so much fun. Like we should do a CJJ class here.
Yeah.
It's fucking fun.
I'm
That
pretty
would be
sure.
fun as fuck.
It definitely changes things because I like to play bottom a lot, and then I do it during a match. I'm like, oh shit, man, I'm fucking getting wailed on.
You
Like,
gotta
I
really
can't do
move.
this.
It's hard to play like without people getting mad. So you put gloves on or what?
I don't know.
If
No,
you're
you
training?
just fucking bitch slap them.
Oh, I just kind of just like
just
a
kidding.
little play slap.
Is that-
Play slap.
Play slap.
Because then somebody gets mad.
It'll make you move.
Then they
It's
shouldn't
every-
do it.
yeah,
always
exactly.
get-
You shouldn't be doing
Yeah,
it.
you shouldn't.
Little Austin does CJJ rounds with me, and he fucks me up.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's funny because I'll be hitting him.
I literally am just like this. I'm like trying not to get hit.
That dude's a clown.
Yeah.
I love little Austin. He's fun.
I love him too. He's been asking me whenever he's gonna come on the podcast. I was like, bro, whenever you're 18,
Yeah.
You're 18.
the fuck out of my.
I know he'll be like trying to get in the car, and we're
some
like,
hair on your
"No, get, dude, you can't
like,
fucking
"What?
come in
What?"
here."
That's your hair on your chest, bro.
Dude is wild.
Yeah,
He's met so many fucking killers. Like,
Yeah.
Yeah, and trained with so
trained with a
many.
lot.
He is a killer, dude.
His
He's a
striking
killer.
is phenomenal. Like,
Yeah.
the shit out of that other kid. Both those other kids.
Knocked him out.
you gotta
Knocked
stay
him out.
smart,
He's very
bro.
well
The other
Stay
one.
smart. And if he's around a lot of us, like, he's gonna be a killer too.
Yeah,
dude, and his parents are awesome.
They're
Like,
fucking beautiful
that kid's just, they really set him up for
Awesome fam.
Yeah.
success. Yeah.
Ricardo
dude.
too, and Alec.
Alec, shout out
Same.
Alec.
Yeah.
And Alec's finally getting big, so that little
Yeah.
motherfucker's gonna.
It's okay.
He's still a
man.
turd.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's still gonna.
Alec always fucks with me. I'm like, dude, one day I'm gonna kick your ass.
Yeah.
I already started kicking his ass, and he's like, oh, I remember when I taught you that. I'm like, shut the fuck up.
I know, it's like I want to talk shit back to him, and I will, but like he'll still fuck me up. I'm like, ugh.
He's
Unless
good.
I like try really, really hard.
He's a pain in the ass for sure.
I love rolling with Alec. It doesn't happen often. But
He
when
moves
we
like
do-
Ant.
Mm-hmm.
He's like a
That's
little
what I'm
ant,
saying.
dude.
It's just like Ant.
That kid's not a blue belt.
Yeah,
That's a game that he needs, though.
Yeah.
yeah, for sure. He's got a good path ahead of him. Long.
Like knowledge wise, he's exceeded
Oh,
blue
Oh
yeah,
belt
yeah,
level
dude.
for
He's
sure.
yeah.
He's like, yeah, I was working
Jiu-jitsu
on
knowledge.
Not even just jujitsu though,
Yeah.
because I'm talking like the other day. He's like, yeah, I was working on a, what do you say, a tractor, like a little fucking lawnmower.
He's always working on engines. And
Yeah.
He's working on stuff. I'm like,
soldering
how do you
and
know? I was just
welding and
Yeah, it seems like they're like very hands on.
yeah.
Like
I'm
have
like,
him
dude.
learning all kinds of skills.
skills.
Yeah, it's all. I'm gonna have you come do work at my house.
Yeah.
Yeah, you come fix
Well, he
some
like
welds,
builds
bro.
cabinets too, or something.
Yeah.
Right? Does like woodworking.
Yeah, he likes to do woodwork. And then
You do that right there?
shout out, no, Pris did that. Priscilla did that.
Wow.
That
Shout out
one's
to
nice.
Pris.
The tray.
Yeah, the tray.
Yeah, those are badass. I've seen a couple of those. I'm like, I want one.
I know. I wanted one.
I want one with a cutting board on it, where I can roll my weed up and then have my cutting board to cut a steak.
Dude, all I need is because this literally fits the puff cup perfectly.
Yeah.
Boom. That's all I needed.
Hell yeah. What's that other little one for?
Lighter.
Oh, wow. That's awesome.
And then the longs for like joints or,
Yeah.
or stuffers.
Okay.
I guess.
Okay.
It's pretty dope.
Yeah, it
It's
is.
set up
It's-
perfectly.
Super dope.
So, do you feel like you have like now like a sense of responsibility, knowing that you're at the level that you're competing at, to kind of pave the way for other women?
Yeah, I do. I try to be mindful of like how I present myself, like to the younger kids, you know, and mostly because I get a lot of little girls that like follow me on Instagram, and so yeah, I feel like I do have that responsibility to kind of show the way, you know. Like I've already been so like deep in it, I'm just like now I want to share it.
Yes.
Yeah.
Same thing goes with like
That's
adult women. Like I feel you speaking with certain adult women that are nervous about competing and all that stuff. I feel like you have that responsibility to kind of like be like, hey, it's okay. We've all been there before. You
Right.
know? You just gotta keep.
Yeah,
go
yeah,
try
kind
it.
of guide them like, hey, this has helped me, you know. I have friends like that train at other schools that are like, hey, should I take this match? And I'm like, I'll start looking, and I'll just be completely honest, you know, like, yes, no.
Yes, yeah,
You know?
man.
Yeah, you gotta look out for their best interests.
Right.
Because not your coaches, I mean, like at that school, you don't know what they're like at that school. They might just be like, yeah, take the match.
Well, that's what she said too. She's like, they're, you know,
They're telling you to take it.
she's like, oh no, you're gonna tell me like straight up.
Have you seen the video?
I'll be honest.
There's fucking shitty coaches. Like
It's dangerous. It's very dangerous.
Very dangerous.
There was a video of a guy getting Kimura at a Naga, and his coach was like, "Don't tap, you're good, you're good."
Yeah, that's the dumbest
Spiral
thing.
fracture.
I think Bibbs was talking about it on the podcast last time about how like a kids match, was like going too far, and he had to like call it because like the coach was like, "Don't tap, you're good." Like
he's like, "No, dumbass."
A lot of
It's a
times they have
kid.
to stop it.
Yeah, like it's.
And then the parents are like arguing. It's like, dude, it's a fucking $5 medal. Like they're gonna be able to compete again next week.
Yeah, and
Like
train.
let them learn how to
thankfully.
lose.
Yeah.
And get rid of that fucking ego early and get over it.
Get going. Yeah.
Sorry, I don't know if I answered your question.
No, you did.
Okay.
Yeah, no, you did.
I'm like,
It's a
what
lot
did
of
you-
like trailing
what did
off.
you even ask?
Yeah, what did you? Oh yeah, responsibility.
It's just like more responsibility of like, because the thing is, like, I feel like there's a lot of women in jiu-jitsu, but I feel there's not a lot competing.
Yeah.
And just because the sport in general is so intimidating.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Females, and it's just like, no, like, hey, even though you're a girl, you can take on these guys.
Yeah, for sure.
You know, you end up learning, you end up realizing like what I would consider like what men's weaknesses are.
Yeah.
In certain positions and all that stuff, and that's one thing I try to like tell like my friends that are women who I'm trying to get them to come to the 10th plan. I'm like, hey, I was like, don't be intimidated. You can take, you
Yeah.
can train with these people. No, you're good. You can train with these people. You know, don't think the size and all that stuff. You know, matters.
Yeah.
To him.
And you have to. I think that
Oh, that's a good.
women, especially women that are training now, should be training with the guys, rolling with the guys, drilling with the guys. You don't always have to, like, but once you can get past that barrier and find, you know, some guys that you trust. Obviously, there's good guys in the gym, you know, that you can trust and roll with. And, you know, because if you just roll with chicks all the time, you don't really know, like, what if there's an untrained guy that like attacks you and you've never drilled on a dude, so you don't know the body mechanics for that body type because you're always like, you don't train with dudes.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
Exactly. That's a good point.
I think I trailed off.
No,
too.
no,
I don't even-
No. That's
But yeah, so I think all women should. Obviously, not everybody wants to be in other people's sweat and whatever. Like, I
old
get
body
it.
juices.
It's gross most
But
of the time.
even like
yeah.
a couple classes a week, or some kind of self-defense, like Muay Thai, you know, boxing, kickboxing, something.
Yeah, we
need
also
male
have,
resistance for sure.
Yeah.
we also have like that kickboxing class that
Yeah.
Lons does.
Yeah.
Oh, the cardio kickboxing.
Yeah, kickboxing.
And MMA.
They have
Yeah,
MMA
and
class
MMA,
too with
like
Evan.
Something to like empower yourself, and
Yeah. Spar
I mean,
with
it
you.
makes you a better person. It really
For
does.
sure.
Yeah.
Adds quality to the character for sure.
Yeah, it does trickle like outside of jiu-jitsu. It's all tied in.
Definitely.
It's good to see like more.
But yeah,
women.
if you're more comfortable, obviously train with girls. But eventually you have to get to a point where like, okay, you have to know how to train with the guys.
Yeah, and even that, take it as knowledge.
Yeah.
To like compare it to a woman that would be stronger, or
Right,
something
right.
like that. Yeah.
Right.
What would you? What's the best advice you give to somebody who, I guess, doesn't feel comfortable being like, you know, touched by other people that like, you know, want to do the sport? That's just like an uncomfortability for them, like women wise.
Well, yeah, if I would, I mean,
I was gonna say-
my suggestion, I guess, from just personal experience would be, you know, find someone that you're comfortable with
Yeah.
and drill with that person. Like if it's another female, there's female coaches. Like if you wanted to come to San Antonio, I'm here.
Yeah.
Michelle's here. We have a great group of women here that will make you feel comfortable. And obviously you don't have to train or roll with guys. Like I always say, it's important to know your boundaries and be like, no, I don't want to train with you, or like, it's nothing personal.
Yeah.
But at least until you start to get comfortable with the people and in the environment. And I can guarantee you, I've seen people, like women, come and train and they're like, you know, oh, like I don't want to touch the dudes, like I'm not comfortable. And then
Yeah.
you drill with them and they become comfortable with the women's group and they start to see like me rolling with guys and they see me drilling with guys, and I'm still safe, and you know, then they start to kind of open up. And I mean, maybe they never do, but I mean, I think eventually it happens, right?
Yeah.
for
Like
sure.
as you evolve with your jiu-jitsu, like you really do like start healing and evolving.
Especially in the competitive part of it, like you have to.
Because if you have that issue, like
yeah.
most likely there's some kind of trauma and something. And there's a lot of women that train that have, you know, been through a lot of shit. Like,
Yeah.
you know.
Yeah.
Feel you on
That was the
that.
next question I was going to ask. Like, how's jiu-jitsu like helped out with like any previous trauma you might have had?
I mean, it's just helped me get more clear, like it clears my head. It's like meditative for me. I personally haven't experienced like any crazy trauma like with men physically, but
just trauma in general.
Yeah, I mean, trauma in general, like just emotionally helping me meditate and clear, and it kind of just, it's like cleansing, it's like a purge.
It's like a vent, right?
Yeah.
Focus on something other than anything else, like it's all that matters in the moment.
It kind of starts to dissolve like over time.
Yeah.
And then I've noticed, like, as I've trained more and like less ego when I train, like it's easier. I have better stress management outside of jiu-jitsu, you know, so.
Yeah, the stress management part is
that helps, I guess, with dealing with trauma and triggers and
super beneficial, man. It's helped me a lot with the stress management. Like when I first started.
I don't know though. I'm not a psychologist, but
No,
I'm like, this is not medical advice.
We have anecdotal evidence.
But I have a cousin that's a psychologist, and I've like gotten to similar conversations with him, and it's like a yes, you know,
and a certain chemical releases too, right?
Yeah.
Like, and if you have trauma and you store trauma in different parts of your body, like the more you move those parts of your bodies, the things release, right?
Yeah,
like your body starts to flow better. You're not like tense and I don't know.
They're like water, my friend. Or whatever.
At least that's how it's been for me. So
likewise,
I think just finding someone you're comfortable with, like most places you go will have a group of females that are very welcoming and will make you feel comfortable and understand like what this position is, like if they're like, what the, like, because some people are really awkward at first, right?
Yeah.
Like, it's, if you don't know jiu-jitsu or understand it, it can look a little weird.
You don't know
it's not even just for women, because men too. Like for a year, I only trained with Adrian basically because he was the person I was most comfortable with. Like, you know, and he taught me, and that's it.
And I know guys that are the same way, that are like, they don't roll with girls because they just don't really know how to, and they're just not comfortable with it.
Yeah.
And plus, like, it's not going to be as beneficial, right, for a guy to roll with a small girl, unless you want to work more like technique and she's really technically good.
Yeah.
But like,
that's,
I don't know.
That's something that like Adrian told me too. Like like rolling with a girl makes you better because you're not like trying to force it. You actually have to work.
You have control.
You have to work to it. You know, you're not gonna force yourself like you would on a guy. Like you're gonna have to like work to it. Like
like you're not gonna you're gonna be knee slicing.
Yeah. You think of not muscling so much.
Yeah, you really do. You think of not muscling, and it's harder because you're like.
It's control.
I have to be like completely technical to like get this move or something, you know?
Super control.
Unless they suck.
That's true, but like.
Sorry.
Good.
Did you ever talk shit to any of your opponents when you got put up on the big stages?
No, but the first CJJ match I did, the chick like. She poked me in the eye when we were standing, and then when we both stood back up, she slapped me standing. So I got really fucking mad. I was like fucking around. Like, I don't know a fight stance, but I was like fucking around, like standing like this because she hit me in the face. I was like, let's go. But like, no, I talked shit one time to this chick because she was like fucking 6 pounds overweight. And I had talked shit about her before just because she was out of weight class. She was like 130 in a 115 match. I'm like, you're too big.
What are you doing? Yeah, what are you doing?
And then we ended up having a match together, and she fucking didn't make weight, and I was like, fuck it. So during the match, it was like I weighed in at like 113. She was like 121. And I was like, let's go. 113, like throwing heavy collar ties, like talking shit about like my size.
Oh shit.
I was like, let's go, you fucking cheater.
That's like a way of cheating.
I was so mad.
That's
but yeah, now I've chilled out since. So I'm like, okay.
All right.
What about the infamous bite?
Oh God, yeah, her too.
You want to talk about, kind of tell people what happened?
Oh yeah. So I took this match in Corpus Christi. I actually competed the day before in Dallas. I fucking won't never do that again, back to back. But yeah, she passed my guard, and so we were in side control. She just held me there for a while, and I got a buggy choke, and it was pretty fucking tight. I was like, all right, like that's it. Like
you got this.
I had the angle right, like my head was on, like head positioning was right. I was like, all right, I got this. I'm holding it, and then next thing you know, she fucking bit me on my rib cage, and I was like, she fucking bit me, and she was like, you were squeezing my face, and I was just looked at the ref. I was like, what the fuck? And like literally, I don't know if it ended with her in side control. Like there were a couple times like we were in that position and like I escaped and used some guard, but like I didn't perform well that day. I feel like, dude, I fucking should have had that scrub. But I had a couple. I had the buggy choke, and then like a toe hold attempt, but it was a draw. But anyways, yeah, she bit me, and I was like, I made this post about it, and it was so funny because like Renato fucking commented on it. The vampire and garlic. I was like, so many people. I ended up like archiving it because I felt like kind of petty, but I was like, I didn't want her to give her that attention either. She was all like pumped because she didn't get submitted by me. I'm like, you gotta fucking draw. You're like, yeah.
What a reason to be pumped.
How is that a win?
I'm like, cool. I mean, I'm not that good, but
if you're that type of winner where you like, oh, I gotta draw, like
I'm like, you didn't win.
You're not a winner. Like if that's the kind of.
But anyways, that pissed me off.
I could feel that.
I think in the I'm like, come on, dude, we're purple belts. Like
yeah, like grow the fuck up.
I would take a bat as a panic tap. Like, ow, that hurts. I want you to stop.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah, literally.
I would for sure.
I'm like, where's my money?
Yeah.
Texas Clash.
Yeah.
No, I'm just kidding. I want a rematch.
Hell yeah. Run that back.
You heard it here.
Yeah, I competed the day before in Dallas against this kid, Layla Watkins. Fucking beast. Like that's her dad owns her gym. Like she's 15. All she's ever done is train jiu-jitsu.
It's one of them.
And she played like regular De La Hiva, which nobody in our gym plays regular De La Hiva. I was like, all right. It was just like me trying to defend the whole time. It was crazy.
Oh, shit. But
yeah, the kids are just killing it.
have you seen that Helena Krever?
Yeah.
Is it that
She's
girl?
at New
Dude,
Wave
I've
now.
never seen her lose a match. Like, I don't think I've ever seen her lose a match.
She's fucking ridiculous. She's fucking scary ass little girl.
With the pigtails?
Yeah, with the long pigtails and always in the really colorful spats, full spat suit. She's moved to New Wave now. She's training with Gordon and John.
In Austin?
Yeah.
That's a scary kid.
Yeah, so that's even scarier, bro. Like, that girl is
That's
a monster.
I think she competes at like 140, 145.
Yeah, she's beating black belts, holds multiple titles. Like,
that's sick.
It's not even funny. Has her own instructionals.
Yeah. I saw that. She does like seminars too.
Yeah, seminars. Gi and no gi.
Yeah.
And she's 15?
Yeah.
Yeah, and she's
Dude, the kids are getting paid. Like the parents that have their kids on this path, like they're smart.
Yeah.
It's like I said, it's gonna be a professional sport.
Yeah. It is. I mean
it already is, yeah.
But yeah, like some jiu-jitsu Olympics, that'd be dope.
Oh yeah, and the no gi Olympics. Oh shit.
Yeah.
That's what I wanted to do competing.
Try to get this body right, but I'm not gonna get on the juice like everybody else.
It's almost like you have to.
Right.
I mean, at the Olympics, you won't have the juice.
It's so hard training like competitively, like competing all the time, and like
it's
doing it naturally, and everyone's.
It's almost not possible, right?
But it's even more ridiculous if you do it naturally at the highest level.
And still like have your fucking
like Roberto Jimenez. Or is it Jimenez?
Jimenez, yeah.
Jimenez.
Yeah, I've heard it both ways.
It just looks different. I don't know how to spell. I can't pronounce the Brazilian names.
Yeah, dude. But
Anything else you want to say?
Oh yeah, listen to our Patreon and fucking.
Yeah, check out our first episode. Yeah, our first episode on Patreon. Just fucking fumbled all my words.
You know,
that was super bad, but yeah.
It might be bullshit, but it's good bullshit.
Yeah, it's good bullshit.
Do you want to plug anything in? Seminar.
Oh yeah. I was like,
come to the seminar, everybody. It's gonna be
come
good.
to our seminar. Me and Michelle Lopez. She's a brown belt under Ant, and she's a brown belt that's not really a brown belt. She's phenomenal.
She's amazing.
And she's a great leader, great teacher, really fun instructor. So you guys should come through. Girls in Gis, 10th Planet, San Antonio. Sunday, January 22nd, 12 p.m. to 3 p.m. $20 minimum donation.
Yeah.
Bring your money.
Awesome.
When are you competing?
Not sure yet. I'm kind of chilling now.
Gotcha.
Been traveling a lot.
Yeah,
so.
just take your time.
I haven't even been back a month, and I've been asked for like 3 matches. I'm like, bro, chill.
Yeah, they just want you to compete.
I'm tired. I'm not a fucking machine.
Yeah, they saw you make some kills, and they want you to compete.
Yeah,
I think
but I'll be back soon. Probably within the next few months.
All right.
we also got the fucking.
And if I get invited to do a special match with Medusa, then I most definitely.
That's what you're going. That's like your goal. Like if you have a match coming up.
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
Can you see that on UFC?
UFC Fight Pass. Yes, it'll be live on Fight Pass.
Nice. And also, you got Boogie and Gio coming through.
Oh yeah,
Oh,
come
yeah.
to San Antonio and see
The
Boogie
26th.
Boogie and Gio.
The 27th, right?
27th.
Are they
it's a
doing it 2
Friday.
days?
It's a Friday.
I don't know,
Oh.
but either way, it's gonna be fat because
Yeah.
it's like I think they said from 6 to 9 o'clock.
Yeah, that's dope.
It's like 3 hours of killer jiu-jitsu.
Yeah, and drilling, bro. We're gonna be drilling because drillers make killers.
Drillers make killers.
All right. Well, fucking good night, motherfuckers.
Peace.
Later. Happy Sunday.